Anger just stole 90 minutes of my life and I want my time back. Is y'all ready to talk about it? Cue the music. Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or fuck discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video. We here to discuss Real Housewives of Potomac, girl. It don't matter the season, but it's season 7, I believe. In the last part of the reunion, and it was 90 goddamn minutes. But I tell you what I will not do. A play-by-play, and we just gonna touch on what's important because I'm mad that I had to sit through 90 minutes. I'm not gonna make y'all sit through a long-ass time. I'm just gonna touch on what's most important and my take on a lot of things that was done and said. Girl, the reunion opened up and Jackie was out there for 2 minutes to give us her receipts that weren't really receipts. All we found out was that Mia lied about spending Thanksgiving or Mother's Day with her mom and she was really on FaceTime for 5 minutes. And that Gordon was looking for her when she went down to somewhere to a bachelorette party, thought she was with a man. And he ain't paying for her car. And allegedly, he ain't sleeping with her or haven't slept with her. I'm still allegedly on that because the way she was looking down, she couldn't even give a doggone face to face. Mia tried to deflect and was like, she knows Gordon had prostate cancer and she's only using that to get back at me saying that I needed some dick and that's not what it was. She was just doing a dig at Gordon. Girl, anybody got time to do no dig at Gordon. That's it. Let's move on. Moving to the next scene. They ain't gonna ever be friends no more. Moving to the next scene. Big Reese is her package. She out there for 5 minutes. Remember, Jackie was out there for 2. Big Reese was out there for 5. All I got from this doggone thing is she got 50-50 from her divorce. The divorce is final. Shout out to Reese. You could tell. She looked like it. She had her 90s ponytail updo, prime updo. She did look just like her daughter. I'll say that. It made her look a little younger. Her lace was better. Her wig was much better than the season. See, the divorce check must have been cleared during the season. It must have cleared after the season. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Reese. Come on, Charisse, with her check done cleared. They say she got 50-50 and that man got money. Now, you know he left her for that other woman that was staying down there in Jersey. But she got 50-50. Shout out to Charisse. They asked Robyn why she was bringing Charisse around acting like they was the best of friends. And we find out her and Big Charisse, or let me stop that. Her and Charisse been friends since 2002 when her husband was coaching Wine Dixon on the doggone basketball team. Where is Wine Dixon? I know it's rhetorical because we know he wasn't coming. But you just got married. Like I said, and I probably mentioned this in the first doggone session or season or episode of this reunion. You just got married and that dude don't even want to be around you at the reunion. I believe that that's an arrangement. Their whole relationship is a lie. Their whole life is a lie. It's all to keep up appearances on this show. It's an arrangement. And that thing that they had that they call a wedding was a commitment ceremony. The reason she didn't want nobody there, because she didn't want nobody to see there wasn't no paper signed by them or the doggone preacher man. Commitment ceremony. Somebody come up with the doggone marriage license and then we'll talk. I'm not going to look for it. But they start talking about Karen and Charisse package and the fact that they wasn't friends. Karen saying they hadn't been friends for 5 years. I don't give a damn, Charisse. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all drug Karen through the mud saying the lady, you was out there saying that the girl was, or Karen was sleeping with people in the bathroom. We found out that was a lie. Everybody on this couch is a liar, with the exception of Wendy, because she don't really say much, and I don't believe Wendy had much to lie for. And doggone, who else? Everybody else a liar. I ain't never hear Candiace really lie about much. But everybody else is a liar. We find out in this reunion that none of the shit that was saying during the season was even real. They were all making it up just so they could doggone have something to say and have a comeback. I seen that Charisse and Robyn and, you know, the Green Eye Bandits and Ashley was meeting together for dinner. They probably plotting for next year. This shit is tied and through and it's sad and it's sickening. Y'all did all of that. Charisse admitted, I just said that because I was mad, but it's not true. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we here? Charisse, you was up there, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know why we here. The only thing we cleared up was the fact that she didn't call the producers. The producers called her, and it wasn't for her to come drag Karen. I disagree. Y'all called her to come drag Karen. That's what she did the whole entire time. However, we find out that Charisse wasn't looking for a bag. Actually, Charisse was saying she didn't want to come back. But what happened that she came back? Girl. They start talking about the clout chasing for the funeral. Look at Gizelle. Well, why would she clout chase? Why would she clout chase and go to a funeral where there's no camera? She really cared. She really cared. Listen, I don't even care. I don't care. Karen, you skated this whole doggone session. This was supposed to be you and her package, and you didn't own up to nothing. You didn't want to address nothing. They asked about what was going on with her coming to your mama's funeral. You flipped it and tried to make it seem like, oh, I will not discuss my mama's funeral. Karen, I got to call you down to the red carpet. Now, you know you my favorite one of the girls on here, but I got to call you down to the red carpet. You deflected the whole damn time. You took no responsibility for nothing. No, I think she did take responsibility for something that happened with Robyn, but we'll get with that. But in this part of it, girl, Karen, you were able to skate. You know, and since we on this skating thing, I know Gizelle don't get to skate. Gizelle normally is held accountable for her BS, but it's normally by the girls. I personally don't think that it's okay for them to have that card to play. Gizelle is an executive producer, I believe it is, and she gets, although her tease is out there, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I don't know what kind of executive producer she doing, because she ain't hiding that. She's hiding a lot of her stuff, but her stuff still gets put out there. I don't understand why these girls are having this much clout and say so on this show. The two light-skinned women, and I ain't jumped in the colorism thing yet, but the two light-skinned girls, why do y'all have so much clout? I get it. Karen is the grind down, but that's supposed to be for appearances only. We supposed to be asking her what the hell going on, Andy. Bravo, Andy. What's going on? I don't like that. I don't know. But like I said, they lied. It was all rumors. Robyn jumps in and was like, well, I didn't like that you not holding yourself accountable because people called me about tease on you. And Karen said, girl, ain't nobody calling you. And look at Gizelle. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You would know. Y'all on the same family plan. Girl, this shit is tired. Throw the whole Real Housewives of Potomac away. Throw the whole doggone thing away. Wendy brings up a good point. Wendy said everybody over there on this show gets mad when people make up rumors about them and then they turn around and lie and make rumors about everybody else. You couldn't have said anything better. Let's move on. Robyn and her commitment ceremony package. So now we on Robyn's package and her so-called wedding, which what I call a commitment ceremony, girl. We come out of the package and because I believe they have an arrangement. I don't care what nobody say. But Gizelle felt like she really felt some type of way that she wasn't invited. She said, you know, the day of, I was waiting by my phone thinking that, you know, my friend was going to call me and say, put your clothes on, fat. She said, I had my clothes laid out on the bed. I thought my friend was going to call me and say, put your clothes on, let's go. Come on down to the wedding. But Robert said, no. I think I had it the best way possible. I wouldn't change it for the world. It was what's best for us. You can't be mad at that. You just can't. I'm sorry. So anyways, we find out that Wine did sign a prenup, but it's 50-50. What's the prenup for then? Only thing is Wine don't get half of her businesses. But everything else, 50-50. She feels like they are both intricate parts of each other's success. And she don't think it would be right to, like, basically do him dirty. Because he didn't do her dirty when they first got married. Let me say this. Although it is stupid, you over there signing a contract like Ashley signed. Y'all some big dummies. I understand the sentiment. Then they even asked her about this infidelity clause that ain't in there. She said, because I might be the one, you know, getting caught cheating. With who? Gizelle? Girl, I understand you didn't want to do the whole take him to the bank and make sure he leave with nothing thing because of how he hooked you up or whatever when y'all got married at first. And it's noble. But girl, it's not good business. It's just not. It's not good business at all. And I think you did yourself a horrible disjustice. So now they asked Karen why she was obsessed with Robyn's wedding. And Karen was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was obsessed. I take accountability for that. But that was because I didn't think it was gonna happen. Shit, nobody thought it would. I know I didn't. But she said, yeah, I kept asking about it. I ain't gonna lie. But I thought that, it wasn't gonna happen. So I was digging at her. So then they asked Karen about the doppelganger that she had. And Karen was like, first of all, that sketch was bullshit. But nevertheless, the girl do look like me. Blind, light-skinned, whatever the case may be. So keep in mind, Robyn hasn't been caught yet. Wine hasn't been caught yet. Her and Robyn. So she's able to stand on 10 with the BS. And Robyn was like, that's hypocrisy because you don't want nobody to talk about you talking about if you ain't got no receipts, don't talk about it yet. You talk about, this so-called alleged girlfriend. Duh. Because what we all know is he is cheating. I mean, we know that now. That's all I'm saying. But they asked Robyn why Wine ain't here. And she said Robyn have to work. Girl, wasn't he just in the laundromat with the the assistant coach, the girl? She was attractive too. He over there helping her wash clothes, but he can't come do 30 minutes on set. Like I said, it's a doggone arrangement. But she said Wine don't like this shit. Wine don't come around because Wine feels like this is messy, it's tired, and he don't like that. You don't even like being around it. That's the whole reason he ain't there, girl. Wine ain't never there. We already know that. So now, they asked her about that whack-ass family day she had that she didn't invite Wendy to. And did she at least spend $15 on the doggone thing? It was all raggedy and put together. It looked like she got 3 folding tables, 3 pans of mac and cheese, and put it out there where it could get cold because it looked like it was freezing out there. But you didn't want to invite Wendy's child. I'm with Wendy. You got to be a damn fool to think I'm going to send my child with you. And I don't even, you ain't invite me. But you won't ask for my churn to come with Candiace who ain't never had my churn. Even Andy was like, would you do that? If the shoe was on the other foot, would you do it? Well, yeah, I would. Yeah, because that's because you don't give a damn about no Corey and Carter. And Corey and Carter don't give a damn about you. Hell, you sleep till 2, 3 in the evening anyway. They probably was hoping somebody come pick them up and bring them to get something to eat. Them sure hungry. I believe her when she said that, Andy. Not because she's a good mother, but because she's a bad one, allegedly. Anyway, so they asked her about the stuff going on at Coppin State with Wine. And basically she says it's not much I can say because it's an ongoing investigation. And I'm not discounting nobody's claims, but I will say Wine handled it the way he should have, the way I would have wanted him to. How you gonna say I'm not gonna discount the allegations or the way the person felt, but then discount the allegations? Oh, this show is just giving me a headache. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about it no more. So, okay, the husbands are coming out. They get ready to come out. Chris is talking to Eddie and G, and he got smoked. I'm gonna call this package Chris got smoked for all you bitches. Well, technically just Gizelle, but he got smoked. But Chris, you looked at a damn fool. But he back there telling Happy Eddie and all the rest of them he got smoked. They come out to the doggone set. Eddie and Wendy look like chocolate gods and goddess. I ain't gonna lie. Wendy, your skin was hitting off of that doggone light. So, girl, you look good. You look good, and you get on my nerves, and you're a pick-me, but you look good. Eddie look good, all white teeth, pretty dark chocolate skin. I'm here for the Eddie and Wendy combination. Eddie is the equalizer between him and Wendy, and that is definitely needed. But either way, nevertheless, they asked Happy Eddie about him being happy, and they played a throwback of her telling Eddie that he was smiling too much. And you know what? Their bond is too good to be broken. Girl, y'all, that man went against his mama and his daddy and his whole family. You think a bitch from Potomac gonna come between that? He ain't got nobody to turn to if this go bad. He's not leaving his wife, and he's not about to play around with his wife. Girl, like Happy Eddie said, as long as it don't interfere with my family and my business, I'm cool with it. But I do think it's something that needs to be addressed. Now, Chris is over there salting. But before we get to Chris, it's Gordon's turn. And they asked Gordon how he felt going through the health scare, which was the rash that Mia had. And Gordon shedded a tear and said, I had to really think about it. It was rough. It was one of the hardest days because my children could be without a mother, and that's big. And she had to, oh, you okay, babe? And he was just like, yeah, I'm all right. But, it's rough. I didn't want to see nothing happen to my wife. I believe that. I believe it. Now we get to Chris. Chris, you could have won this. You could have been the one come out on top, like top model. But you and your emotions, you let your emotions get to the best of you, and you look aggressive and you look foolish. It'll never sit well with anybody with no man screaming at no woman, even when she 1,000% and down bad and wrong. And that is what Gizelle is. But it never sits well with the audience when you over there yelling and screaming, even if you're right. I'm not saying that he's wrong and feeling the way he feel. I'm saying he should have thought about his actions a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, Chris confronted Gizelle about what he actually did. Because basically Gizelle running around here saying, oh, because he got to apologize for what he did. And Chris was like, what exactly did I do? Because I didn't do anything. Gizelle says, well, you made me feel uncomfortable. He said, that's a feeling. I'm not discounting that. But what did I do? And she was like, I don't understand why he's not getting it. No, bitch. Why are you not getting it? Do you understand an action versus a feeling? No, she don't. Andy even tried to jump in and was like, Gizelle, this is what he's saying now, fat. What he's saying is, listen, and I understand both sides. Chris, you going into the room with her made her feel uncomfortable. We gonna acknowledge that. But Gizelle, the way you packaging and selling this shit to us is if he physically or personally did something, there was an action that happened to make you feel uncomfortable. What did he do? Now, Gizelle tries to explain, Chris, spit it out. Tell me what I did. Chris, sit your white ass down. Because let me say this. If you had a good black wife, she would have told you the do's and don'ts of black people. Why would you even go into a closed door environment? I don't care if the lock was on the door or not. Why would you go into a closed door environment with anybody, especially your wife's co-workers, knowing that these heifers goes after somebody's husband every doggone year? Why did you feel it was necessary that, I don't care how mad you was, your ass is drunk, you shouldn't have been in that room with her, period. You gave her the ammo to get where she's at. I don't understand why you and Candiace is so mad. I get why you're mad in a broad sense, but y'all gave her the ammo. You shouldn't be going off with her in no room, period. Because that avoids situations like this. It's easy, y'all. This shit is not complicated. Anyway, Gizelle just standing on her square. Gizelle said, listen, it made me feel uncomfortable. Candiace was my friend at the time, and then I'm with Candiace and Chris. If that was your friend, why you didn't tell her then? You conveniently wait for the cameras to start rolling. Of course she does. Because listen, she don't give a damn who she hurt. Gizelle don't give a damn about nobody out there. Maybe Robyn a little bit, but nobody. Everybody else can get thrown under the bus. Gizelle is strategic. Gizelle don't have no storyline. Gizelle don't want y'all in her business. So what Gizelle do is collect bones during the season to use for the next season. So when you came over there in that doggone dressing room after the reunion, drunk as a skunk with your pedal pushers on, in your knickerbockers or whatever, and tried to have a conversation, she postured it and set it up perfect. You was in there, you claimed she was in the robe. If she was in the robe, why the hell was you in there even more? But anyway, you set it up as if I ain't do nothing to her, but when she told me to leave, I left immediately. Either way it go, she said she wasn't in the robe, but you gave her the ammo. Stay out of bitches' rooms. Let this be a lesson to you, Chris. Stay out of bitches' rooms when you have a wife. Just period. Just stay out of bitches' rooms. One-on-ones ain't no one-on-ones. Because ain't no way my husband would have been doing a one-on-one with a bitch in her room with the door closed. Especially not my coworker. Say what I said. They bring up Ashley basically trying to make it seem like, she had an issue with the DM. It wasn't a DM. He was replying to the story. But again, what not to do 101. Why is you replying to a story of another coworker of your wife at 2:42 p.m. saying y'all should have came to the W? I'm pretty sure the W closed by 2:42. Y'all in Potomac, not New Orleans. I'm sure that shit don't run all night. You need to stay in your lane, Chris. You needed this tap on your wrist. Now, I don't think that it should have been to this magnitude where you're being played and put out there as you're a predator or something like that, because I don't think that's fair. But you need to learn the do's and don'ts of what not to do, girl. You just can't. You just can't. Stop replying to people's stories. You are not one of the girls. Stop inviting people out. You are not one of the girls. Stop going in closed room settings with the girls. You are not one of the girls. Stop yelling at the girls. You are not one of the girls. Let your wife go down in the gutter, because we about to see she gonna do that here in a second. But anyways, where was I going? Gizelle basically stood on her square and said, I said what I said. Now, he apologized, and Candiace jumped in and was like, listen, I didn't appreciate you basically saying my husband was a sneaky link. Gizelle, well, I'll apologize for that. You didn't apologize, well, I'll apologize, and I'm telling you right now, I apologize. Candiace don't want to accept the apology, but Chris do. Now, Candiace, now you really looking a fool. He accepted it, but you didn't. But Candiace, that ain't enough for Candiace. Candiace got to use her word like a doggone sword, like a doggone battle of the 300 sword. So what does Candiace do? Go way down there where she didn't have to go. Gizelle already looked at a fool candy ass. But see, when you go down this low, see, you're lucky you did it to Gizelle, because Gizelle ain't gonna jump up and slap the shit out of you. But then you wonder why people have the reactions that they have. So now, boom. She goes off on Gizelle and said, you wanted to go be a low gutter snipe. That's what she called her, a gutter snipe. You wanted to be as low and go down as a gutter snipe and basically try to tear my family apart. And in this moment, I was saying, all right, Candiace, you tread light. Tread light. You're almost crossing the line a little bit. Tread light. But in true Candiace form, she can't tread light. Candiace gotta go lower than the lowest she just came from. And boom, here we go. You want to sit over there looking like a white, no, what she said? Looking with your white looking ass. That's what she said. You want to sit over there with your white looking ass with the privilege of being able to say what you want and have everybody come around you and corral around you, and it's not true or something of the nature. I'm paraphrasing. Don't hold me to the fire. The biggest part about that is white looking ass. Didn't y'all just spend 60 seconds on a colorist doggone conversation? Candiace, you are wrong. You are wrong, you are wrong, you are wrong. You cannot say that some people are being unfair to you guys and doing this and that to y'all because of your dark skin, and then turn around and say with your white looking ass. And then furthermore, sitting behind, with a white man sitting behind you that you sleep with every night, and a white man sitting to the right of you or the left, wherever part you was, on the stage. You're wrong. You wrong. You don't get to say that. Now, I know she went into explanation and she explained it and it sounded much better, which is what she should have said. Having white privilege, being in proximity to whiteness, typically your claims get taken more serious than a person that looks like me. However, it's unfair and it's not true that you get to make this type of stuff up and it's cool. That's not okay. Why didn't you just say that? Why did you have to go to with your white looking ass? Why? Y'all were already somewhat winning this thing. Other than Chris being emotional, y'all were already somewhat winning. Gizelle looked at a damn fool. Everybody was on board with what y'all was talking about. But you want to go lower than low, and sit with your white looking ass on national TV. Make it make sense. Basically, Candiace actually tried to call her out and was like, you don't think that's cool? Like, you think that's cool? Like, you don't think that's kind of reverse colorism after we just had this conversation? No, she said what she said. Wendy, you pick me ass bitch. Here come Wendy. I don't have a problem with what Wendy said. I just had a problem with the audience Wendy did it in front of. Wendy, Candiace, I love you, girl. You my boo. I got your back to the end of time, but you was wrong. Candiace was like, I received it, but I said what the fuck I said. Listen, Wendy, why did you feel the need to have to do that in this setting? We left the colorism conversation knowing that nobody really got it. Ashley says she got it, and maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But for the majority of the whole light-skinned girls, nobody got it. So therefore, that means the colorism will continue, right? You then decide to check your so-called friend in front of the same crowd of girls who didn't really understand what y'all were talking about from the beginning. Make it make sense. I believe you did that because you just still want to be friends with Gizelle. Gizelle will not be your friend. Y'all are not going to be friends. Gizelle don't like you. She has said that so many times. She don't like you, Fefet. Why? You could have took her to the side after the tape stopped taping and was like, girl, I ain't gonna lie. You ain't have to go that far. That was a little low. Why do it on a stage? Ain't nothing wrong with correcting your friend. I just feel like it's a time and place a lot of times. I mean, politically, yes, it was correct to correct her on the spot. However, morally as my friend, don't you ever dog me. Don't you ever check me in front of a room of ops. Don't you ever do that. Ever. That's just my opinion. You better not ever correct me in front of the ops. Never. Because from that moment on, we are not friends. Period. Outside of that, we found out all the girls showed their coochies to each other. You know, it never really dawned on me. I never understood how you hoes can make up the most heinous rumors about y'all husbands. Y'all hate each other guts. Go down as low as saying gutter sniping, all that stuff. And then turn around and get drunk and show each other y'all coochies. You heifers have bipolar issues. Either way, we found out Wendy had the cutest coochie. I don't give a damn. Wendy, you want to be their friend so bad. You do. And you know, I really believe you'll throw Candiace under the bus if they give you the opportunity. If they was plotting this recently to let you in to throw Candiace under the bus, because you know Gizelle ain't gonna this ain't gonna sit well with Gizelle after her saying what your white ass. This ain't gonna sit well. If they're allowed to, you know, be deviant and let you in just to get you to go against Candiace, I believe you'll do it. I do. Because you wants to be their friend so bad. They don't like you, Wendy. Osefo, they don't like you, girl. Anyway, let's move on. What else happened on this doggone segment? Candiace telling her basically she the reason why victims don't come forward. And it isn't a true. I mean, it is true innocence or whatever. And I already said Wendy disagreed. Ashley feels like the conversation about colorism only applies to her and not to the other girls. I'm with you, Candiace. I mean, Ashley. You're right. Because Candiace, if she understood colorism the way she understood it, she should know that what she said and what she, in that moment, was wrong. Period. Anyway, moving on. MIA. For what, child? They talked about Robert's bachelor party. I'm sorry. And a bunch of stuff that nobody damn cares about. And them showing each other the girls' tiffin feed coming out and all of that. Andy says he never seen wine. I mean, not wine. They could be the same. But he never seen Robert this drunk. Robert said, how, Sway? And they play the throwback. Robert always getting drunk. But she said wine like when she drunk. Maybe, I don't know why. He might get a little cooch when she drunk and don't give it to him when she's sober and depressed. G was a perv. Talking about, did y'all let production see y'all's, you know, girl, lady parts? G, go sit your you are nasty. They asked G how he felt about everybody showing their cooches to each other, and he was all here for it. Ray said, you can't go back to Miami, Karen. Y'all was doing too much. Too much. Anyway, they talk about the cheating rumors. So they asked Ray how he felt about the cheating rumors, specifically them saying that Karen was out in Vegas or somewhere with blue eyes. Ray don't give a damn. Ray loves his wife and believes his wife. Maybe they have an arrangement. They probably have an arrangement as well. At the end of the day, the receipts were trash. Like, I'm with Karen. Y'all got this picture going around. Y'all won't even show me. It's just a picture from the back at the bar. Who gives a damn? Even if it was me. Let's say I was at the bar. So fucking what? That's not proof to say I was cheating. Ray don't give a damn. Ray said, listen, that's my wife and I'm going to stick beside her. Period, poo. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I'm not going against my wife. See, Wendy, take a note. Take a note. You see how Ray, even though Ray might feel in his heart of hearts that his wife was down there passing out cooch in Vegas, he's not going to say that in front of the ops. He's going to tell the ops, me and my wife is golden. It's giving Nene and Greg vibes. I'm loving it. I'm here for it. Robyn jumps in and asks Karen on the tail end. Matter of fact, they hadn't already talked about the essay and all of that. And Robert, unintelligently, even though her husband is going through all type of allegations of concealing SA, unintelligent Robyn, stupid ass Robert, decides to ask Karen, was you trying to say that wine was SAing you when you say he hugged you and he hugged you so tight your boobs went to the back? And Karen was like, girl, what? First of all, like Karen said, I never said he essayed me. This is something you coming up with. And this is my thing, dumbass Robert. Why would you even put him in a situation, even in a scenario, to ask a question like that, given the climate of what he's under right now? That's why wine don't like you. It was in this moment I understood why wine don't like you. You not playing with a full deck. You stupid. Why would you even put him in the middle of that, knowing that he's going through this stuff at the university? You big dummy. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're dumb and stupid. I don't know how else to say you're stupid and dumb. What? You really felt like this was the time and place to ask about this, given that your husband is currently under investigation? What? I understand why. You know, at first I was like, man, you wrong. But I understand. She's a big dummy. Karen said, I ain't never said he essayed me, but was he inappropriate and touching me inappropriate? Yes. If he hugged her as tight as she said she did, and if she said he did it. It was inappropriate, Robert. You don't go hugging on people like that all tight and stuff. And they said Wine was allegedly drunk when all that was happening. Watch your man. Anyway, they ended with Candiace's song, I don't put up with no bitch, get over it, the auto-tune phase. They ended with her song, and then they lied to us and told us that they had unseen footage. Now maybe I was drunk last night and I watched it and I just don't remember. But even if it was seen or unseen, girl, we got nothing. All we got from this doggone so-called unseen footage of Robyn looking a damn fool defending Wine was Ebony K. Williams making faces every time she lied. That's all we got. Every time she looked at a damn fool, Ebony K. Williams made another face like, this bitch done lost it. This bitch retarded. This bitch stupid. That's all we got. She's gonna defend Wine to the end. Even Andy asked her, you not tired of defending Wine? Well, I don't think it's defending Wine. I just think, we know who we are, We're unbothered. Bravo Andy and the producers around it. Throw the whole damn show away, please, and thank you expeditiously in my T.I. voice. Throw the whole damn shit away. You girls are the worst franchise of all. Y'all will never be the Atlanta girls, and I said that before. Y'all will never be the Beverly Hills girls. Y'all will never be none of the girls. Why? Because everything is fabricated. Nothing is true. Everything is made up. I feel like a lot of it is made up on the spot. Y'all not even writing good bullshit. Throw the whole franchise away. We don't want to see y'all come back with the same group of girls. We got to shake some shit up. Get Katie crackhead ass up here. I've been following Katie on Twitter. Katie been putting some shit down. Call Katie. Let Robyn go home because we don't even care about her getting dragged. Because I don't think even if she got drugged, she would understand it. Get Robyn up out of here. Get Katie. Bring on Jackie as a friend of the show. Because I don't know if she got enough. Gizelle, we gonna let you stay. Karen, you're on thin ice. Karen, the grind dime, you on thin ice. You gave nothing this whole reunion. I know you said in the interview that it was boring, and we saw. You on thin ice, grind dime. Mia, the only reason I'm going to let you come back next season is because Jackie's coming to make you look a damn fool. Because she said you ain't no CEO. Gordon was the CEO. We all knew that, girl. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this week's final episode. I'm so over it. I am here for Escape and doggone SWV. That's the reigning show right now. In Love After Lockup. I don't want to hear about nothing else. And the only reason I ain't do Love After Lockup because I want to enjoy it. Y'all drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on TikTok, and I'll see you hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.